Hello everyone, welcome back to the Apache Halloween YouTube channel, and in today's video we will be unboxing and showing you guys the new for 2023 Lunging Lily animatronic that was originally from Spirit Halloween way back in 2014, but now has been re-released by Haunted Hill Farm, and I must say this one has got some upgrades. So I have actually unboxed this thing by myself off camera to make sure everything was working properly, because the box did come a little damaged, so I wanted to just make sure everything worked. But she is now all back in the box and we can start the unboxing process. So let's see what is inside a new 2023 Lunging Lily. Okay, so to make this easy on myself, I am just going to pull up the box here. She comes in like an interior box, and this is what she all comes in, like this. So I'm just going to put this out to the front right here, and we can dissect everything that's inside. So this probably isn't exactly how she would have came when you got her brand new. She had all the wire ties and stuff in there, but that's for shipping purposes, and for just sitting in the basement, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. There's really only like 4 main parts. Here's one right here. This is her main like pole to give her like back pole, I guess you could say. That's her back pole. And then here is the main attraction, I guess you could say, the actual face and the arms of Lunging Lily. I really like how her hair feels super greasy. It looks really freaky looking, and this face is really scary. I like how the red paint, I think this looks a little better than the original model as well. I like the 3 scratch marks right here. She looks pretty freaky, and the white eyes glow, obviously. Then you got the teddy bear as well, and these hands are plastic. And then she also has like an IR sensor. I think the original one had that too, but with a lot of techie props, they're just shadow sensors, so that's pretty cool as well. Here's the biggest change right here. The base now is metal instead of the plastic round base, which is really awesome, a lot more durable. One thing that's a little questionable though is this weight right here. It's just welded on this little flimsy piece of metal. I feel like that might break some point in the future. And then you have the adapter. So there's only 4 parts here. So let's set her up and see what she does. So the first thing that you're going to really want to do is raise up the mechanism here, and also make sure when you store her away to not, I repeat, not leave these springs locked on her, because that could be pretty bad. So you want to pull these springs back here and get them to lock into that little hook piece right there, as you can see right there. And then you also want to do the other side as well. Just get that to snap in like that. That's what makes her spring up. Here's some things about the base. It looks like it's improved somewhat. Has a speaker jack, volume control. I have mine turned up all the way. You can use batteries, which I wouldn't. I mean, you can, but I like the power, and it comes with the power, so might as well use power. Foot pad off and on. I'm going to turn mine to foot pad for now. Put that back over. These plugs, I do not think these plugs were the original plugs back in the old model, and I think these are a little better than the old stuff. These are much more durable and easy to grab a hold of to unplug them, so that's, I think, is an upgrade. Here's the adapter port right here and a foot pad jack, which is interesting. And then the biggest thing, this whole metal base. Big upgrade here, rises it all up. Really, really am happy that this was made into effect and getting rid of the old plastic. It probably weighs it down a little better as well, and just the weight, it's all pretty sturdy, really good. So the next thing you're going to want to do is take this piece right here and match A to A, probably this way. I think it can only go on one way, actually. Yeah, it can only go on one way. And you're going to want to get that to slide in, and then push this down and snap lock that into place like that. Make sure the spring comes back so nothing comes flying at you when you activate her for the first time. So that should be good. And then we will just put the neck piece on the head, and we should be set to go, and then just plug her in. So I'll just plug in the adapter right now for easiness, and then we will take the main body piece here and find the other piece for the locking part. Now this also has the little push pin, and then you're just going to want to slide over this piece, and you really got to just feel for it, I think, and just get it to slide on, and then you have to push the pin and lock it in there. That should be pretty good. Yeah, there we go, that's good. And there's got this little interior piece that probably is to like protect the clothing from getting tangled up. And then you just pull down the rest of the clothing here. And then lastly, you want to plug in your plugs to the corresponding plugs. And that should be pretty self-explanatory. I think they make it where no plug has the same amount of prongs on it, so you really can't plug in the wrong one. I think that's what they're doing now, or just all the props that I've unboxed have that. Desmodus in this one. There we go. That's all plugged in. That's all ready to go. And then one thing that has confused me is on the back, there's a Velcro piece right here, but I have not been able to find a Velcro piece that's on her dress. So I don't know if you're just supposed to just like Velcro the dress to it and just hope it stays, because it seems like it pops up, and it also like doesn't cover the base all the way. So I really wish they would have added some Velcro pieces to like the base for you to Velcro this to hide it. But I can probably add that myself in the future, and I might do that. But there she is, all completed. Looks very cool. Looks just like the original. So she is all set up and ready to go. Let's plug her in. I really need to say this is what a remake should be. Techie really did a great job with these small modifications, but overall the whole facial structure and the whole what she does is exactly the same to the original. And I was really hoping that props like Uncle Charlie would have been as true as they were true to Lunging Lily. So let's plug her in, see if she retracts. Here we go. There she goes. So she is set to go. Alrighty, so she is ready for the timing button. Let's do a daytime demo right here. Here we go. I really like how the mouth poses also as like a jittering motion, because when the mouth moves, the whole body moves, and that's pretty freaky as well. It looks like she's shaking uncontrollably. So that's pretty awesome. But here's the only pet peeve I have. You can see the metal base. So I'm probably gonna Velcro it. Just hot glue some Velcro on there and just be gentle with it, because I don't really like the base being seen, to be honest. But other than that, it's pretty solid of a new remake animatronic. So without further ado, let's do a nighttime demo of her and see what she can possibly look like at nighttime. Well, there she is, the 2023 Lunging Lily from Haunted Hill Farm. What a great comeback, and it's really cool that we're seeing a bunch of comebacks from a bunch of different props, all made by Techie, all coming to you from Haunted Hill Farms. That's really cool. I love that they have the Lurching Vampire back, Jack-o'-lantern. Those are all pretty cool, but this is the one that I really wanted to get. It's kind of unfortunate the Thrashing Clown has a different audio, but it changed it up a bit, I guess, and it's a little different of a motion, but it kind of separates the two, I guess you could say, as well. But I'm really happy that they stayed true with this one. This thing is awesome, and I cannot wait to have her next to Peekaboo Penny, just like they were back in 2014 in the haunted house this year. So it is going to be an awesome year once again for Halloween. So if you really like Halloween, please consider subscribing, because I promise you, you will not want to miss what I have in store for you all this year. But that about wraps up this video. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.